Oh, it's been a while. I haven't done a tier list in a very long time, so welcome to ranking all Avengers or Marvel MCU heroes. I'm going to be trying to include ranking them of how good they were for the time we've seen them. For example, Quicksilver, we hardly got anything of him, but I did really like him. Whereas someone like Hawkeye, yes, he's not the best in the films that he's in, but his longevity will move him up. So, without further ado, we will get on with Ant-Man, and to be honest, Ant-Man is great for me. His two movies are definitely very underrated. He's probably underrated in strength a little bit, like Big Ant-Man is probably pretty strong. So yeah, I think he's a pretty great MCU hero, we'll call it. Next, we have Black Panther, who I really like. I'm going to say amazing. He gets some bonus points for how cool and good looking his suit actually is. Like, deflecting kinetic energy, that's incredible. So yeah, Black Panther movie was great as well. I liked him in Civil War, I liked him in Infinity War, I liked him in Endgame. We didn't see too much of him in Endgame, but yeah, for what we see of him, although it's not the most, amazing in my opinion. Black Widow, this is going to be a prime example of how their power does not determine how much I like them, because for me, Black Widow is amazing. She gets bonus points for how many films we actually see her in, but I do really like her. I'm very excited for the Black Widow movie coming up, and I, to be honest, really enjoy the movies or series where it doesn't cover like the most powerful characters and it's more like the street level Avengers, such as Captain America the Winter Soldier. He doesn't have lightning coming from his hands, but he is pretty cool. Such as the Falcon and the Winter Soldier we've just saw. Yep, they aren't stopping and reversing time like Doctor Strange, but very cool. So Black Widow is amazing for me. Now, Steve Rogers, Captain America, I am literally in love. Like, one of the best MCU characters. I think that is an objective thing to say. There are not many people that would disagree. He probably has the best movie trilogy out of the three heroes that have trilogies, being Iron Man and Thor, and obviously himself. Yep, the first Avenger is incredibly underrated, Civil War is incredible, and the Winter Soldier is one of my favourites. Captain America, I'm literally in love, and when he wielded Mjolnir, wow, what a moment that was. Okay, now, Captain Marvel, a lot of people don't like her. I don't really know why. I'm going to put her in great. She's very powerful, which I do enjoy watching powerful heroes. Her movie was decent. I liked her in Endgame, to be honest. I did actually enjoy her. People don't like her because her character's cocky, but like, she is very powerful. She kind of has a right to think of herself as how good like she actually is. Like, she bigs herself up a lot, but like, she is very strong. Doctor Strange, I'm going to put in amazing. I really liked his movie. I thought he was great in Infinity War. He was decent in Endgame of what we saw. I cannot wait for his movie, and yeah, amazing. Drax, I think he's going to die in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I made a video on that, so if you want to see that, you'll be able to find it if you just scroll down. Falcon, now, if we're including the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I am literally in love. Before the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he would have been between amazing and literally in love. I did genuinely really like him, but after that finale, wow. Yeah, I'm literally in love. Gamora, again, a Guardians of the Galaxy character, not going too high. I'm going to put her in good. She's definitely not bad, however, I don't know, I don't really care about her that much, to be honest. I don't know why, but I just don't. So yeah, maybe after the next Guardians of the Galaxy, we will change that opinion, but yeah. Enough Hawkeye slander. I don't want to hear it. The one movie he's not in, Infinity War, they lose. So he is going in great for me. I kind of like him. He's in a lot of movies, so he gets the longevity points like I spoke about. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for the Hawkeye series. If I'm being honest, I'm much more excited for like all of the others, but I'm still going to watch it, and I'm still probably going to really like it. So yeah, the Hulk. And this is a difficult one. I think I'm going to put the Hulk in great. I think the Hulk had potential for literally in love, but if I'm being honest, Infinity War and Endgame probably ruined his chances of that. Like, he didn't even come out in Infinity War after he got slapped up by Thanos, and in Endgame it's just Smart Hulk, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of Smart Hulk. However, Hulk has potential to be moved up still if, like I made a video on the future of the Hulk in the MCU, if he can somehow turn into his Hulk physical form whilst having the control of, like, Smart Hulk / Bruce Banner, like he can control that physical form with that personality, then he's going up to amazing. But yeah, Iron Man, again, a very popular opinion. I'm literally in love. One of the best characters in the MCU, without a doubt, has 3 fantastic movies. Iron Man 2 is slept on, and yeah, he's one of the best characters in all the Avengers movies. I like that he doesn't actually have any superpowers, he's just got a big brain and a big bank, and he's done wonders with that. So yeah, he is going in. I'm literally in love. However, for some reason I didn't really get emotional when he died. Like, when I first saw Endgame, I wasn't really a huge Marvel fan, but even when I watch it back now, like, I don't really feel that much when he died. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm literally in love though. Like, I really enjoy watching Iron Man anytime. Now, Korg is we'll do that again. Now, Korg is a weird one because I'm literally in love. Like, he's one of the characters I laugh at or with the most in the MCU, so for that, I've got to move him up. He obviously isn't exactly an Avenger. He obviously doesn't have very many powers, but I think he's hilarious. So for that reason, I'm putting him. I'm literally in love. Loki. I'm going to include his time as a villain as well, because why wouldn't I? Like, we've got Loki here, so we're going to make it fair. And I'm going to put him in. I'm literally in love as well. Like, he's one of the best characters in the MCU, without a doubt. I'm very excited for the Loki series. I'm sure he will solidify himself in I'm literally in love for a lot more people out there. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. He's just a really, really well-written character. He's kind of becoming like the Darth Maul of Marvel in terms of, like, he's in everything. He's being used loads, but I'm not complaining. Nebula is going to be another great. Some people didn't like her in Endgame. I thought she was one of the best characters in it by far. I thought she was really good. I'm including her time as a villain as well. I think she's very well written. They handled her redemption very, very well, and yeah, great character. Nick Fury is going to be one of the last. I'm literally in love, but I do love Nick Fury. I can't wait to see more of him. Yeah, like, literally every movie that has Nick Fury in it, I don't think there's a single one that I actually dislike at all. Like, not like very much. Like, Captain Marvel gets so many extra points for me just because Fury is one of the main characters. So yeah, not a hero, doesn't have any powers, but I love, like, S.H.I.E.L.D. I like that era before, like, S.H.I.E.L.D. fell, like the Winter Soldier, everything like that. I thought that was really good. Now, I have not stopped waffling about this man since the video started, and Quicksilver is going in amazing. I don't know if any of you heard, but there was meant to be, in Endgame, when Hawkeye went back in time, he was meant to go to Sokovia and get Quicksilver rather than a baseball glove. You're telling me they chose to bring a baseball glove instead of Quicksilver? Come on, that would be so sick to see Quicksilver in Endgame, and, like, now that Wanda's gone through all of that she has, like, well, I'm not talking WandaVision, I'm talking, like, before Clint went and got the baseball gloves, so, like, when she went away in Infinity War before that, it would be so cool to see how Quicksilver would interact with her there. But yeah, for what we see of him, amazing. I really hope somehow he can be seen again. I don't know where, but just somehow, I really want to see him. Rocket is going to go in. You know what, I slandered him on my TikTok not that long ago, but I think I'm going to put Rocket in amazing, you know. I don't know, he's grew on me recently. I think he's a really well-written character. I'm excited to see more of him. He's so underrated in terms of how, like, knowledgeable he actually is. So yeah, I'm going to put him in amazing. Now, Scarlet Witch or Wanda Maximoff is also going to go in amazing. She definitely wouldn't have been there before WandaVision. She'd probably been great, but after WandaVision, I'm very excited for the future of her character. She gets extra points because of how powerful she is. So it's just entertaining to watch someone really powerful. I know I said how much I like the lower tier heroes, but at the end of the day, watching someone powerful is still very entertaining. So yeah, she goes in amazing. Spider-Man goes in amazing as well. I'm not quite in love yet. Maybe after Spider-Man 3, No Way Home. but not quite yet. I recently rewatched Homecoming and Far From Home. Really, really enjoyed them. In Infinity War, he was incredible as well. Incredible. So yeah, he's an amazing character in my opinion. And I'm going to say it, he's the best of the 3 Spider-Mans in my opinion. I'm sorry, you can put your slander comments down below. I'll make sure I look at them and ignore them. Starlord is going to be another great character, to be honest. I really like Starlord. I really don't like the fact that they made him the one that made the Avengers lose in Infinity War, because I dislike Starlord a lot more after Infinity War. If just that moment alone, I liked him in Infinity War before that moment, and I liked him after, but that moment, I really hated him, but he's still a great character. I can't wait to see him in Thor, Love and Thunder, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, so yeah. Speaking of Thor, I haven't really thought about it. I'm going to put amazing, because Thor 1 and Thor 2 wasn't particularly great, but I think he's incredible in all of the Avengers films and Ragnarok, so for that he goes in amazing. Definitely potential to be in I'm Literally in Love. I spoke about with Wanda. It's very entertaining to watch someone so powerful like Thor, for example, and I also think he's really well written. Definitely some potential to be moving up in the tiers, but not quite yet. After Dark World and Thor 1, not there yet. Vision, underrated. He's going in amazing. Now, it's looking like this is a bit top-heavy, but, well, that's just because Marvel has so many great characters. But yeah, Vision is very underrated. I wish they did a bit more with him. I liked him in WandaVision. I kind of wish he came out of it alive. I know it wouldn't really make sense because he was created in the Hex, but, you know, in the future, maybe Vision comes back with a multiverse or something like that. That's how I'm kind of hoping Quicksilver comes back, but yeah. Wasp is amazing. In Ant-Man 1, not necessarily, but in Ant-Man and the Wasp, she is incredible. I liked her in Endgame for the brief time we see her, so yeah, definitely amazing. I can't wait to see more of her. I thought she was handled really, really well in the time that we see her. Now, Bucky Barnes, we are going to include the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, obviously, because why wouldn't we? And just like we did for Loki, we are going to include their time as a villain. So, to be honest, I'm literally in love. One of the best characters in the MCU, in my opinion. Again, one of those lower tier, like, heroes that don't have any superpowers. Obviously, he's a super soldier and has a metal arm. But yeah, not particularly powerful, but I absolutely love the man. That is my tier list done. I'm going to do a bit of a reshuffle to get them in order from left to right, and then I will get back to you. And that is my order. I think I'm being quite biased towards Sam Wilson after the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I'm kind of including how hyped I am for the future of that character. But come on, like, that suit, him with the shield now and everything, like, come on. He deserves his spot there. But yeah, Captain America is my favourite. I'm not sure how long that's going to remain now that he is kind of like not doing anything, unless we get like a flashback, or not like a flashback, but like a series where he returns the stones, say, which obviously is a step back in the timeline. I definitely think after the leaked Captain America 4, I don't know if it's leaked or confirmed, with obviously Sam Wilson being the Captain America there, and everything else with Sam Wilson being Captain America, I think he could definitely go first. Probably with Loki as well, he could definitely rise up, and Nick Fury, and then I guess Bucky as well. Iron Man, unless we get any like kind of steps back in the timeline where he's alive, I don't really see him moving up, but he would definitely stay in I'm Literally in Love. In terms of characters that could come up, I don't think Charlotte can, because he's not getting recast, so I don't really see how I could move him up. Thor, maybe. Doctor Strange, maybe. Spider-Man, maybe. Even Wasp could potentially move up. Quicksilver, if somehow he's brought back. And I'd say Wanda Maximoff as well could potentially move up to I'm Literally in Love eventually, but definitely not yet. So this list and all these characters definitely could improve. There is a lot of room for improvement. But that does not mean that they are not incredible. I absolutely love the vast majority of these. So yeah, that is my tier list of MCU heroes. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if I've got any massively wrong or massively right in the comments. Whilst you're down there, feel free to hit subscribe. I'm trying to get 1.5k. This is being filmed when I'm not at that milestone yet, so I don't know when it's being released. But yeah, thanks for watching, and in a bit.